All right. So in this video, I will be showing you how you will be able to create an RDBM using the Lucid app. Now, before anything else, I want you to take note that in creating an RDBM, you can use different applications or software. For example, you can use Microsoft Access or even Microsoft Word. But for this video, we will be using Lucid app. Okay. So first thing, you open your browser and then you type in lucid.app, or you can simply search this one on Google. So once the website is already open, you will be routed to their login page. Now, if you don't have an account yet, you can sign up here using sign up for Lucid Chart, Lucid Spark, or Lucid Scale. Okay. But if you already have either of these three, Google, Office, or Slack, you can simply log in with your account. So in my case, I will be logging in using my Google account. Okay, you click on that, and then once you're already logged in, you will be routed to their dashboard, where you will be able to find all the files or the models or charts that you have created. In my case, I already created a draft here, only one. And you can also create different models aside from RDBM, for example, flowchart, and other templates that are available. Okay, so you can explore this one whenever you have time. But for this video, let's focus on RDBM. Okay, let's go back. So to create a new document, you type in or you click the new button, this one, and then you choose Lucid Chart and then hit blank document. There you go. So you will be routed to their whiteboard. So this is where you will draw your diagram. So like I said, you can create your flow chart here. So there are shapes that are already available. Okay. So you just need to search or look for the shape that you need. If you cannot find it, you can simply try to search it. So click on the magnifying glass or the search icon, and then type in whatever shape you need. In our case, since we will be needing um, a table or an entity table, so of course you need to type in entity. Okay. Then other shapes will show up. So just need to scroll down until you find the shape that you need. Okay. Now in our case, this is what we need. Look for entity relationship. Now for this demo, we will be using the second shape. This shape, you will see the entity name at the top, and then you will see the key on the left side and the field on the right side. So key is where you indicate whether it is a primary key or whatever type of attribute that is, and field is where you enter the attribute name. Okay, so to use this shape, you simply click on it and then drag it to the whiteboard. There you go. Then once you already have the shape that you need, you type in your table name or your entity name. In this video, we will be using product, or we will use the product table. So let's name this as your product table. And then of course, if you have your entity, you should have your attributes. So first, you indicate the primary key. So for your primary key, let's have product ID. And then, like I said, this is where you indicate whether it is a primary key or a foreign key. So in my class, to do that, you simply need to type in PK and enclose it within two parentheses. Okay. And then after that, you just type in the rest of your attributes. So I'll have product name and product price. Okay, so please take note that in creating a database, if your attribute or your entity name is composed of more than one word, do not use space. For example, you type in product space price, or do not use product dot price. So space and dots are not allowed. It will cause you an error. So to fix that, you either just put the two words together, or in my case, I like putting underscore within each word. Okay. Now, since product name and product price is neither a foreign key nor a primary key, I will just remove the key there, or the word key. So to do that, just double click. Okay. Click on the entity and then double click. Okay, there you go. You already have your first entity or your first table. And of course, your RDBM will not be complete with only one table. You need to have at least two or more tables. So let's have your order table. So to do that, you still have your entity shapes here. So again, just do the same. Drag the shape to your whiteboard. And then there you have it. Then type in first your table name. This one will be order. And then put your primary key first, order ID, and then your order total, and your order date. Okay, I'll remove this. Okay, there. As you can see, you already have two tables already. Now in this video, I will not be explaining how you can identify the relationship between your entities. But just to let you know that in my case, product and order have many-to-many relationship. Now in database management system, a many-to-many relationship is not allowed. So what you do, you need to have, or you need to create a bridge table. So just drag the shape again to your whiteboard. Now this table will now be called, I'll call it your sales table. Okay, and then let's put in the primary key, that is your sales ID. Now since sales is a bridge table for order and product, you will need to have your foreign key. So let's use the primary key, order ID, and the product ID as your foreign key. So you type order ID here and product ID. So let's put FK as foreign key. Okay. Now, if you're not happy with the size of your table, for example, it is too long, you just tap or click on the table, and then you can see the squares on each corners. So you can drag it to the size that you want. This one, I'll resize it. Okay. Now, by default, this shape or the entity only has three attributes. Now, of course, there are tables that will be having more than three attributes. So to add more attribute, you click on the table and then this toolbar will show up. So under advanced options, you will see fields, and then you just put in the number of the attributes that you need. So for my sales table, I do not need 3, I need 4 attributes. So I will change this 3 to 4. Hit enter, and then automatically another field will be added to your table. Okay, so let's edit this one. I will put in quantity. And then this is not a primary key or a foreign key, so I will just remove that one. Okay, good. Now you already have 3 tables. So of course, RDBM stands for Relational Database Model. That means that your tables must have relationships. So how do we do that? So let's tap or click the table that will be having a relationship with another table. So let's say sales. Click on sales. And then if you can see the circles or the dots around the table, you click there and then hold it to the table that you want to connect it to. So for example, let's connect sales and product together. Okay, there you go. Now it will have a default relationship. So in this case, it has many to one relationship. Now that is wrong in my case. So to fix that, what you do is to click on the relationship. Okay, sorry. Click on the relationship and then click on the 3 dots here where it says more on the upper right corner. And then the relationship or the cardinality will show up. Okay, so this is not one. So product sales is not one that is many or one. So you click here and then the rest or the other cardinalities will show up. So let's select one or many. And then sales to product is only one. Okay. And then let's do the same to sales and order. Okay. Let me fix this. That is one or many. And then many. I mean one. Only one. As you can see, there are other cardinalities here, like 0 or many, a 0 or 1. Okay. Alright. So that's it. You already have your RDBM. I'm happy with this, so you just need to continue if you have more tables or entities. If you're happy with that, you can download this one. So first, you have to name the file. So to do that, click on this one, blank diagram, double click on that, and then type in the name that you want. In this case, let's type in cafe. So that's the name of this model. Now to download that, you click on File, then go down to Export. So you can export it as PDF, PNG, JPEG, SVG, CSV, and the rest of the things that you can see there. Now in my case, I like saving it as a PDF file. So I'll click on the PDF. Then by default, it is already full canvas. If you want to crop it, you can click on crop and crop that one. But I don't like doing that. So if you're happy with the full canvas, make sure it is PDF. And then you click on download. It will generate a file and download or it will be downloaded to your PC or your computer. Now, the good thing with Lucid app is that if you're not yet done and if you are part of a group and other group mates will be or would like to continue creating your RDBM, you can share this whiteboard to your teammates or your teacher. How do you do that? You click on the share, it's on the upper right corner. So there are different ways to share the document. So you can either email this document to your teammates or to whomever you want to share it with, or you can simply click on link and then turn on the shareable link and then copy this or copy the link and share it to your group chats. Okay. Or you can also have this one, a join ID. So just like the link, you turn it on and then you share the code or the link to your teammates. Okay. So that's it. Now, the good thing here is that if you close the tab or the window and you log back in, you will already have access to the document that you have created, and you can open it anytime and edit it whenever you want. Okay, when you open it, then continue where you left off. Okay, so I hope you learned something from this video. I will end the video here. Have a great day.